past Magnet Bay, who incidentally hung on sensationally, the Kiwi, to run second. But it's all Juggler. Here comes Octagonal down the outside in the Cerise. But, well, really, it was a one-horse race, Simon. Juggler, Stephen King first, Magnet Bay, Grant Cooksley second, and I think Peep on the Slides got up to nose out Octagonal from third spot.
Yeah, I don't like giving Shane Dye a rap a lot of the time, but by gee, didn't he read that well? A super win by Juggler, and so he should be favourite for the Cox Plate. Yeah, Stephen King, a great ride, and as Simon said, Shane Dye really predicted those tactics. Let's look at the head-on. He'll be favourite next week, or in a fortnight, I should say, for the Cox Plate, but he'll get a lot more opposition then from horses like Falante, Saintly. Oh, what a race it's going to be. And, of course, you'll see that on the wide world of sports. There's Juggler, the Caulfield Stakes winner, Group 1. Here's Andrew Voss with Connections.
Thanks, Ken. And Gai Waterhouse, I was watching you in the stand as Juggler went across the line. That is one of the great thrills.
Oh, it's just fantastic. I mean, I thought he'd gone off too soon. He took off about 5 from home, and he was second at the seven furlongs. I thought, oh my gosh, what's happening? But he just showed his superiority. He just annihilated them.
Well, how good is Juggler then?
Well, like you saw today, that's how good he is. He'll annihilate them in the Cox Plate too.
Now for the Cox Plate.
Now to the Cox Plate.
Thanks, Gai.
Thanks, Fossey. Well, Gai hasn't lost any confidence. There's the winner, Juggler, Stephen King. I reckon he'll be riding him in the Cox Plate. But in the meantime, let's leave Caulfield. We'll be back for race 7 shortly. But now to the Adelaide Oval and Tony Greig.
Thank you very much. Yes, a lot of excitement at Caulfield today.
Last race in Melbourne, race 6. First Juggler, 240 at 130. 3 Magnet Bay, 480, and 7 Peep on the Slide, 220.
Yes, and back at Caulfield, the horses are on the track. They're behind the barrier, in fact, for the Quick Ease Stakes, which is a lead up to the Caulfield Cup. So whatever you see win here could very easily be the horse you see next Saturday winning the Caulfield Cup. Simon, have you a fancy?
Yeah, I do, to be honest. I thought Section looked very well. The horse that took my eye, and it's at plenty of odds, is number 3, Munwar, out of the Peter Hayes stable. He's due a little bit of luck this spring. I think it could just start for him today.
Well, the horse that took my eye, although he's not a most attractive horse, but I've seen him up in Sydney when he was here for the Sydney Cup, and I know what he looks like when he's racing well, and he looks that way today, is the Kiwi El Bandit. And he's trained by Johnny Wheeler, who had the champion Rough Habit, and he's very, very much in commission in the betting ring, and I think he'll be hard to beat. Here we go. One donor is $6.70 now on the tote. Odds of 11 to 2, about 5.5 to 1. Number 2 Section, Simon mentioned him out, the 7.5 to 1 or 15 to 2. I'm sorry, it's into 13 to 2 Section. I'm giving you the bodgy price there. 3 Munwar is at $20. Number 4 Alcove out to 11 to 2, 5.5 to 1. Number 5 Bullwinkle at $14 now, 14.30. Number 6 Quick Ransom is 100 to 1 chance out to 125 to 1. Centreco is a scratching. Number 8 Skybow at $11.50, just over 10 to 1. Number 9 Storm, $8.80, just under 8 to 1. Dakar, number 10, is at 40 to 1. The Bandit, TAB number 11, $3.50, exactly 5 to 2. Number 12, Prince Caliph, at $14.70 into just under 14 to 1. Number 13, Noble Dane from the New South Wales South Coast is just over 50 to 1. And number 14, Ivy, is out in the market to 80 to 1. Okay, they're behind the barrier. There's the Bandit. TAB number 11, a chestnut horse, finished second to Lee Friedman's very good stayer, Count Chivas, in the Sydney Cup.
Yeah, certainly, and you can't underestimate John Wheeler. He prepares his horses very well. He's always had a good spring campaign out here. The Phantom's chance, the Phantom were both in the John Wheeler stable. Looks after them particularly well. The Bandit did look very well in the yard, and I think it's got a very good chance. Noel Harris to ride's come all the way over the Tasman to ride here at Caulfield today. We've got to give it a good chance. Yeah, he's a good rider, Harris. He won't let the side down, particularly in distance races. That was him in the orange that you just saw. If you're looking for the horses Simon spoke of, Section races in navy blue with white braces with a blue cap. That's TAB number 12 going into line there, which is Prince Caliph. And the other horse, Munwar, races in royal blue with white epaulets and a striped cap. Ooh, that's Storm playing up there and playing up a treat. Gee whiz. You saw that
perfect vision there. I'm sure that Greg Hall didn't appreciate it. It looked as though he had his foot caught in the stirrup for a while. And gee whiz, G's not too comfortable there, Simon.
No, he's certainly not too comfortable. Barrier attendants came in again very quickly. We spoke about them early in the day. Greg Hall is not in good nick. Storm came up very high and hit his head on the back of the barriers and has jammed Greg Hall's knee up against the uprights, and Gregory isn't walking around too well at all at the moment.
That's exactly what happened. He couldn't get his foot out of the stirrup, and his knee, as you said, has caught the side of the barrier stall, and they've now got Storm out of the barrier. Don't be surprised. Oops, that's not Storm. That's another one, isn't it, there now? That's Storm. That's him. And it wouldn't surprise me if Storm was a late scratching, Simon, although that's not up for me to say. The vet will examine him and see how he is. And Greg Hall could be a late scratching too.
Yeah, Greg Hall could be a late scratching. He's walking a bit better there now. Still pretty sore. They'll trot this horse up, or they might take him out directly. It's too late to get another jockey around there. If Greg Hall can't take his spot in the saddle, it doesn't look like he will either. He's pretty short. Greg Hall, if you saw him in a yearling sale at the moment, you wouldn't buy him the way he's walking. And we're going to get an announcement right now. Storm will come out of this race, won't take any part in this race whatsoever. It was a fancy. It was just on 8-1, and it will come out and take no part in the Quick Ease Stakes.
I see Shane Dye limping over there too, Simon, just in the back of your picture. There he is, with the yellow with the red diamond. He's riding Noble Dane, one of the roughies. I don't know what happened to Shane, but he's remounting. He's getting back aboard Noble Dane. So it's running, but Storm is not. Storm is a late scratching, so all those dividends I gave you will just come in a touch to compensate for his late scratching. All the rest are in. The light is flashing. Here's John Russell for the Quick Ease Stakes.
Ran into a lot of bother at Moonee Valley last time out. This mare El Cove hasn't won a race for a long time, but looks very well today. Quick Ransom standing up well. They're off. And Quick Ransom with a baldy face was one of the first to jump out near the inside with Alcove prominent. Ivy got away well. Over to the inside is Munwar, and they were followed out deeper on the track by Noble Dane. Section going up towards the outsider, being followed by Prince Calaf and Darcher in behind them, followed by Bullwinkle. The Bandit has dropped back to be third last, followed by Sky Bower, and Donar is the trailer. Passing the judges' box with a lap left to go, and Noble Dane the leader, led by a length and a half to Prince Calaf on the outside of Quick Ransom. In behind them, Section, followed by Darcher. Alcove is back along the inside, then Ivy a length to Munwar, a length and a half to Bullwinkle, followed by the Bandetta, and the last couple are Sky Bow and Donar racing along the side of the track now with about 1900 metres left to go, and Noble Dane cutting them along, leads a couple of lengths to Prince Caliver. A length further back in the box leaders Quick Ransom, a half length to Section, followed by Darcher. Alcove is further back, a length to Ivy, a length and a half then to Munwar, followed by Bullwinkle. Over on the inside is the Bandit, and 2 lengths away Donar on the outside of Sky Bower. That's the order racing up past the 1400 metre mark, and Noble Dane by a length and a half to Prince Calaf, a length to Quick Ransom, half a length further away Section, a length and a half Darcher on the outside of Alcove. Ivy in behind them, the Bandit is on the rails, Munwar followed by Bullwinkle, Skybow and Donar. Over the hill, 1200 metres left to go, little or no changer. Noble Dane by length to Prince Calaf, 2 lengths to Quick Ransom on the inside of Section. A couple further away Darcher, followed by Alcove from Ivy on the rails. Then came the Bandit, a length and a half, 2 further back there Bullwinkle, followed by Munwar, Skybow and Donar last of all as they race onto the railway side inside the final 1,000. Still Noble Dane making play, the best part of a length in advance here. In second place is Prince Calaf, a length and a half to Section, followed by Quick Ransom's had a lovely run. Going up on the outside is Ivy, followed by Bullwinkle, right around them Darcher, further back in the field, Donar commencing a move. Then the Bandit being shaken up, followed by Munwar from Alcove, hard ridden second last, and Skybow is last of all. 600 metres left to go, and the leader Noble Dane being tackled by Prince Calaf. Section running on well, followed by Bullwinkle. Here comes Donar, and the Bandit pull to the outside. They're followed next over on the inside by Alcove as they're making the home turn. Prince Calaf takes the leader. Prince Calaf is the leader, tackled by Section. Bullwinkle, Donar right down the outside of the Bandit, finishing on. Coming to the 250 metre mark now, anybody's race. Donar on the outside, the Bandit coming at Section. Over on the inside, Prince Calaf followed by Alcove has got right up along the inside. The Bandit has hit the front with 100 metres left to go. Alcove is coming at it on the inside. The Bandit, Alcove as they go to the line. The Bandit by a long head to Alcove. Skybow a big run third, followed by Section, then Munwar. Further back in the field, Prince Calaf, Darcher, followed by Bullwinkle, Donar weakened out of it, followed by Noble Dane, Ivy, and last of all, Quick Ransom.
Well, he needed to win that to get in the Caulfield Cup. He's in, a big late firmer on the tote. Number 11, the Bandit first, $3 exactly and $1.50. 4 Alcove was second, has paid $2.10. And number 8, Skybow is third, has paid $2.90. The Bandit, beautifully ridden by Noel Harris. Watch over on the rails in the red cap. That's Alcove getting right along the fence for Brian York. Widest of all is Donar. He just faded on his run. He's better weighted in the Caulfield Cup. And watch the horse in the blue and the pink come late. That's Sky Bow for Jason Holder, rattling home into third place. But it's a little bit deceiving, the angle there. The Bandit is in front out in the centre of the track, and he wins from Alcove, and coming home very, very fast was Sky Bow. But the numbers will be official, 11, 4 and 8 in the Quick Ease Stakes as we go back to the cricket and Tony Greig.
Yes, the Bandit winning that one, and that's the last of the races we'll be bringing you from Caulfield. I hope you've enjoyed them. It's obviously been a tremendous